Welcome. Today we are going to go on a very mystically magical journey and see through the eyes of the seer. We are going to see through the eyes of many, many different creatures and animals within Mother Nature. We are going to see from many different views and perspectives. To see as a seer would see with no limitations, with the ability to change views and see from a different perspective at any moment in time. In order to go on this journey, you will need to gather a few supplies. You will need to go out into nature and gather 16 rocks. You will need to explore a beautiful, bounteous, wonderfully nurturing a mother and find 16 rocks that are about the size of 2 palms put together. The rocks can be a little bit bigger or a little bit smaller, as long as you can comfortably paint the animals in which we encounter on our journey upon these rocks. Along with the 16 rocks, you will need to gather some paint, a paintbrush, and a cup with some water so that you may clean off your brush. You will also need a sealer in which to seal your rocks after your paintings have dried. The colors that you will require are your basic paint colors. You can mix the colors on a palette or a piece of paper on the side to blend and create the colors that you need. But to paint these paintings upon the rocks, you will need your basic colors. Your white, your black, your red, your yellow, your blue, and your purple. You can mix these colors together and make various different colors. If you want to add, you can add your browns, and if you want to make it easier. The colors that you require are to paint various different animals, various different creatures. So when you gather your paint, keep that in mind. Once you have gathered everything, place it in front of you. Find yourself a comfortable spot in nature and place where you can be quiet and uninterrupted as you go on this journey with me. A place fully surrounded by our Mother Nature. Place your items in front of you. Your rocks, your paint, everything that you need to go on this journey. Place it comfortably within reach so that you may easily access it as we go along. Once you have yourself comfortably seated and your items comfortably positioned in front of you, let's begin. Breathe in deeply. Take in the glorious, beautiful air. Fill your lungs deeply. Hold. Exhale. Inhale deeply, filling your lungs, feeling your chest expand and your shoulders rise as you breathe in strongly. Hold and exhale. Inhale strongly, powerfully, deeply, filling your lungs, feeling them expand, feeling your chest rise as you breathe in deeply. Pause and exhale. Reach out and touch the ground around you. If you are sitting in grass, run your palms across the grass. Feel it tickling your palms as you slowly brush your hands along it. Feel the sensations. If you're sitting in rocks, feel your hands brush along the rocks. Feel the sensation. If you're sitting on sand, run your hands across the sand. Feel the sand. Feel the sensations. Feel the glorious, glorious earth beneath your palms. Interact with it. Sway side to side as you brush your palms across the earth. Breathing gently as you interact. For a moment, close your eyes as you continue to brush your hands across the earth. Hear the sounds around you. Are there birds? Are there bugs? Bees buzzing? Is there wind brushing across the tree branches, rustling the leaves, rustling the grass, pushing the waves of the water? Take it all in. As you continue breathing gently, keeping your eyes closed, imagine yourself transforming into a snake, a slithery snake. See yourself transforming and seeing through the eyes of the snake as you slither across the land. Feel the land below you, on your belly as you slither as a snake. Look around you. What do you see? Can you see the snake that you have transformed into? See it, feel it, be it. See what the snake sees. Dream it into vision. Dream the snake into vision. Now open your eyes and grab your first rock and paint the snake. Paint the scene that you have seen with the snake from the perspective of the glorious, slithery snake slithering on the ground, up and around the trees, and deep into the ground or around the trees or across the land. Draw your snake. Dream it into life. See through his eyes. See through the eyes of the snake. Now imagine as you slither across the land that you come to a burrow and you start to slither down below the earth into the burrow. And as you slither down, you become a beautiful red fox. See the snake transform into the glorious fox as it slithers down into the burrow. See the fox, dream the fox into view. Do you see it? The beautiful red fox? Imagine yourself as the fox exiting the burrow and running across the land, running, running, and running and running through the tall grass, across the different aspects of the land, running through nature. See through the eyes of the fox. What do you see? What does the fox look like? Dream the fox into life. Dream him into life and see him as he runs across the land, as he gallops through the tall grass and through the fields, jumping and galloping and running gloriously. Grab your second rock and begin painting the fox. Painting the fox as you imagine yourself running through the grass as the fox. Seeing as the fox sees as he runs through the fields and through the valleys and through the different areas of our Divine Mother. Draw the fox and the scene. Draw what the fox sees upon your rock. Draw the glorious red fox painted upon the rock. When you are done, put the rock down the rock that you have painted, and close your eyes once again. See the fox running as you have painted it. See the scene. Dream it into life. See the fox running across the fields, across the hills, and across the land. Imagine the fox rolling over and rustling through the grass, shaking its body on the grass and playfully rolling about in the grass, and then plopping down as if to rest. Imagine that as the fox plops down to rest, that it slowly rises up. And as it slowly rises up, it transforms into a great buffalo. A giant, massively beautiful buffalo. Tall, brown, glorious buffalo. See the buffalo as the fox transforms into it, as it grows and becomes the beautiful buffalo. Feel yourself transforming, growing, and seeing through the eyes of the buffalo. As the buffalo slowly shakes its body, and then begins galloping across the land. See the buffalo, see through the eyes of the buffalo as it runs through the fields and up the hills and down the hills. See the buffalo come to a stop and graze upon the grass. Imagine yourself grazing as the buffalo grazes. See through the eyes of the buffalo. See yourself as the buffalo. Dream the buffalo into view. Dream it into life and see through its eyes. When you are ready, open your eyes and grab another rock and paint the buffalo. Paint the scene that you have dreamed into view. Paint the buffalo and the scene upon the rock. Paint it as the buffalo calmly grazes upon the grass in the field in which it has come to pause. As you paint, feel yourself as massive and powerful as the buffalo. See through the eyes. See as the buffalo sees. Now place the rock down when you have completed it. And when you are ready, close your eyes and imagine yourself as the buffalo standing in the field. See the buffalo. See yourself leaning forward to smell a glorious flower. Breathe in the flower, and as you breathe it in, inhaling deeply, imagine yourself transforming into a beautiful bumblebee. See yourself transforming as you exhale. See the bumblebee come into life. Look through the eyes of the bumblebee. Feel yourself flying smoothly across the sky from flower to flower. See through the eyes of the bee as you are the bee, going from flower to flower, dipping your body into the delightful flower and gathering the pollen, going from flower to flower, jumping from place to place. See as the bee sees as it goes from flower to flower, from branch to branch, from place to place. Dream the bee into vision, the scene. See as the bee sees. Now open your eyes and gather your next rock and paint the scene. Paint the bee. Paint the view you have dreamed into life as you view through the eyes of the bee. As you go from flower to flower, see as the bee sees, as it reaches into the delightfully glorious flower and gathers the pollen and goes from flower to flower. Feel yourself going from place to place in the air as it brushes against your body. Feel the texture and the sensation of the pollen and the flower as you go from place to place. Once you have completed the scene on the rock, place the rock down and close your eyes once again. Imagine yourself the bee flying across the land. See yourself flying and buzzing. Feel yourself becoming thirsty and tired after a long day of pollinating from flower to flower. Feel yourself needing a small break and stopping upon a lily to gather a little bit of water with your paws, with your feet. Feel yourself drinking a little water. from the edge of the lily. And as you do, as you sit rested upon the lily, gathering some water, drinking some water, imagine yourself suddenly transforming into a beautiful dolphin, diving deeply into the water, deeply, playfully swimming through the water. Imagine yourself going high into the air and flipping and playing and jumping in and out of the water and diving deeply, and then once again rising to the surface and jumping and playing and splashing about in the water. See through the eyes of the dolphin. Dream the dolphin into view. Dream it, see it. See yourself splashing about in the ocean. See as the dolphin sees. Feel the sensations as you play about, as you splash and laugh and giggle. And speak as the dolphin speaks. Open your eyes and grab your next rock. And draw the scene that you have visioned. Draw the dolphin upon the rock, and this is what you see. Draw as the dolphin sees upon the rock. And as you draw, imagine yourself playing playfully in the water, playfully as the dolphin, splashing and swimming about, diving deeply into the water, and then again rising up and jumping out of the water, playfully splashing and having glorious fun. See through the eyes of the dolphin as you paint. Feel as though the dolphin feels within the water. Feel the joy as the dolphin plays. Once you have completed your painting of the dolphin, place the rock down. And once again, close your eyes, breathing in deeply. Imagine yourself once again as the dolphin swimming in the ocean, swimming very fast and rapidly, playfully swimming. Imagine yourself becoming a little bit hungry and needing a snack. Imagine yourself as the dolphin swimming along and coming up upon a salmon. And as the dolphin opens his mouth wide to gather the salmon into himself and firmly grasp the salmon. Imagine yourself transforming from the dolphin into the salmon as the dolphin opens its mouth. See the dolphin transform into the salmon. Vision yourself transforming, becoming the salmon. See yourself as the salmon as it swims upstream. Feel yourself swimming upstream with a school of many other salmons, going up and up and up against the tides, upstream. Feel yourself fighting the waves and going against the natural order of the water and going upstream. See through the eyes of the salmon. Feel as the salmon would feel. Dream the salmon into life. See through the eyes of the gloriously wonderful salmon as it swims upstream. Open your eyes and grab your next rock and paint the salmon and the scene upon the rock. And as you paint, feel yourself swimming upstream as the salmon. See through the eyes of the salmon, going against the normal tide to go upstream in order to create new life. Feel yourself as the salmon, strong and resilient and persistent and brave. Feel yourself swimming upstream. Feel it, see it, draw it, paint it. Admire yourself as the salmon as you see through its eyes. As you see yourself swimming upstream in order to procreate and give new life. Swimming upstream to a place of safety where new life has a chance. Once you have created your salmon and drawn the scene upon the rock, place it down. And once again, close your eyes. And again, imagine yourself as the salmon in the stream, in a nice, calm area of the water, swimming comfortably around, comfortably after spawning. See the salmon. See the salmon approaching the end of the waterbed and swimming around what looks like these tall, beautiful legs. Legs of a fox. Legs of a wolf, I mean. See yourself swimming through the legs of a gloriously beautiful wolf standing in the stream. And as you swim through the legs and brush against the wolf, you transform into a gloriously powerful wolf. Feel yourself transforming into the wolf and seeing through the eyes of the wolf as she rolls in the water and splashes about and then raises her or his head up high and howls. Ow, ow, ow! Feel yourself howling greatly to the moon. See through the eyes of the wolf. Feel the power as the wolf howls massively and gloriously and sings to the moon. View yourself walking upon the land, leaving the water and shaking yourself dry, gloriously shaking yourself dry as you walk out of the water and onto the land. Feel yourself. See through the eyes of the wolf. Feel yourself walking with your pads upon the land, massively, powerfully, walking in glory as you walk upon the land as the wolf. See through the eyes of the wolf. Feel as the wolf would feel as it's walking, as if it owns the land, powerfully, masterfully, walking across the land. And then running gloriously through the hills and through the mountains and all about in freedom and glorious freedom. See the scenes as the wolf would see as it runs through the forest, through the mountains, through the hills, across the fields. Feel the grass upon your feet as you run as the wolf and your pads hit the ground. As your powerful, powerful pads hit the ground as you powerfully run across the land. Now open your eyes and grab your next rock and draw the wolf as you see through his eyes. Vision yourself as the wolf. Vision the wolf and draw it upon the rock. Draw this scene as the wolf would see. Once you have completed your painting and completed the scene, place your rock down And then once again, close your eyes, imagining yourself as the wolf, seeing through the eyes of the wolf. Imagine yourself running, running fast, powerfully through the fields. Running, 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 going up a hill. See yourself running up this hill, a massively giant hill. Running and running with power and greatness. And then see yourself leap and jump. And as you leap and jump, vision wings sprouting from your sides. Vision yourself transforming into a glorious dove, flying, floating through the air. Vision the dove, see it, see through the eyes of the dove as its wings are spread out gloriously, outstretched, far and massive. Breathe in deeply and imagine yourself outstretched like the dove. See through the eyes of the dove as it floats through the sky. Feel it. Feel yourself as the dove. Reach up and reach your arms out. Stretch them out like they're wings. And imagine yourself flying as a dove would fly. Through the sky, through the clouds, from tree branch to tree branch. See yourself resting upon a tree. See yourself going from place to place. See as the dove would see. Imagine the dove. See through its eyes. View the scene as it would view. Now open your eyes and grab your next rock and draw the scene upon the rock. Paint it. Paint it. See through the eyes of the dove. Draw the dove upon the rock and the scene in which it sees. And as you paint, feel yourself connecting fully, being the dove and flying and seeing through the eyes as the dove would see. Imagine yourself singing as the dove would sing. Feel the air as you fly gloriously through the sky. Feel the tree as you land upon its branch. Once you have completed painting the scene upon the rock, gently place it off to the side and close your eyes once again. imagining yourself the dove, seeing yourself flying glorious through the air, flying gloriously through the air, feeling the wind upon your feathers, seeing as the dove would see. Imagine yourself flying fast and coming to the ocean side. And as you come to the ocean, imagine yourself diving down into the ocean, diving fast and coming to the ocean fast. Imagine yourself going straight for the water with your beak pointing. And then as your beak touches the water, see yourself transform into a glorious whale. Feel yourself transform and see it, vision it. Feel yourself grow and grow and grow and grow as your body goes deeply into the water and deeply, deeply, deeply into the water. See the whale. Feel yourself transform. Feel as the whale would feel as it goes through the water. See through the eyes of the whale. Feel yourself coming up again and rising up above the water and letting all the water flow out through your blowhole and breathing as the whale would breathe and see as the whale would see. And then feel yourself once again diving down deeply, deeply into the ocean, swimming along. And then see yourself again coming up, rising up to the surface and seeing, feeling the water blowing out the blowhole of yourself. Feel yourself as the powerful, massive whale. See yourself as the whale. Once again, open your eyes and reach over and grab your next rock and draw the scene upon the rock. Draw the whale that you have visioned into life. Draw it, create it, and draw the scene as the whale would see. And as you draw, imagine yourself as the whale in the ocean, seeing as the whale sees, seeing all the beautiful, glorious life of the water underneath the glorious, powerful life of the sea. See it all, the different creatures, see the coral, see the reefs, see all the beautiful, glorious plants among the ocean. See the sky as the whale rises up and blows the water out of its blowhole. See as the whale sees. Draw it upon the rock. Draw the scene as you see through the eyes of the whale. Draw the whale as you vision. Once you have completed the scene upon the rock, place it to the side, and once again close your eyes. Close your eyes and imagine yourself the whale rising up from the depths of the ocean, fast, going up fast to the surface of the ocean, rising fast, and then jumping up out of the ocean. And as the whale jumps up and out of the ocean and lets the water out of its blowhole, shooting the water out, straight out, massively and powerfully, imagine the whale transform into a hawk. See these massively powerful outstretched wings and great claws. See these claws shoot out. See the hawk transform from the whale and the whale become the hawk. See it. Vision it, dream it, view the hawk, vision the hawk, see yourself as the hawk, flying rapidly up into the sky, rapidly shooting into the sky like a bullet, flying fast and massively powerful as you flap your wings up and down. See as the hawk would see. Feel as the hawk would feel as it powerfully, gracefully, massively flies through the sky and up high into the mountains and then back down. See yourself as the hawk flying across the land, across the sky, through the clouds. See the hawk. Hunt as the hawk would hunt, hunting for its prey. See as the hawk would see, hunt as the hawk would hunt. And as you do, see all through the eyes of the hawk. Open your eyes and grab your next rock and draw the hawk as you have visioned it into life upon the rock, and draw the scene as the hawk sees. And as you paint the vision, as you paint the scene, feel as the hawk would feel, the massively powerful, strong, hunting hawk. Feel as the hawk would feel. See as the hawk would see. Breathe as the hawk would breathe. Fly. Imagine yourself, the hawk, as you paint. Once you have completed the scene of the hawk on the rock, place the rock aside And once again, close your eyes, breathing in deeply, imagining yourself as the hawk, seeing through the eyes of the hawk. See yourself flying rapidly through the sky, hunting, hunting and hunting. See yourself going in for your prey, and going in, rapidly diving down and going in for your prey. And as you come closer to the prey, see that it is a raven. And as you approach the prey and come almost close enough to reach your talons and grab it, imagine that as you reach your talons out and grab the raven, you transform into the raven and become the raven. You transform from the hawk to the raven. Imagine yourself as the raven, the beautifully black raven with its outstretched wings. See the raven diving deeply, deeply, diving and floating across the sky and flying, and then coming to a branch where it rests powerfully and communicates with its other ravens. See through the eyes of the raven. Vision, dream, and see it all. Vision it into life. Feel as the raven would feel with its powerful, powerful wings and its beautifully, beautiful, beautiful claws. Sing as the raven would sing. Hold yourself upon the branch as the raven would hold itself upon the branch. Now open your eyes and grab your next rock and draw the scene upon the rock. Draw the beautifully powerful raven as you have visioned him. Draw it upon the rock and draw the scene that you have visioned through the eyes of the raven. And as you do, continue to imagine yourself as the raven. See through the eyes, fly through the sky, interact with the other ravens as the raven would interact, hunt as the raven would hunt. See yourself once again as the raven. Once you have completed the scene of the raven, see yourself once again as the raven. See yourself flying, strongly flying and diving down. And as you're diving, imagine yourself coming to the ground and then placing your paws upon the ground, placing your talons upon the ground. See yourself placing your talons and coming to a stop. See yourself walking delicately across the ground, and as you walk delicately across the ground, imagine yourself transforming into a glorious cat. And as you transform into the glorious cat, imagine yourself just shaking up a little bit, and reaching your paws up as if to play with a ball. See yourself playing as the cat would play. See yourself a kitten, playing gloriously with some toys. See a ball rolling about and see yourself running after the ball as if a little kitten would run across after the ball, playing with the ball, pulling it apart, shredding the string. See yourself a glorious little kitten, a delightful kitten running and playing. See through the eyes of the kitten. See as the kitten would see. Now open your eyes and grab your rock and paint the scene of the kitten upon the rock. And as you are painting the scene, continue to imagine yourself the kitten, seeing through the eyes of the kitten as it plays with the yarn and plays with the ball, as it rolls about. Imagine yourself the kitten and draw the scene upon the rock. Imagine yourself curious, like a little kitten, seeing everything for the first time. The little bugs, the birds, everything, seeing it all as new. Seeing it all as new through the eyes of the kitten. Once you have completed the scene of the kitten upon the rock, place the rock to the side And once again, close your eyes, breathing in and out deeply, reconnecting with the cats, seeing yourself playing playfully, rolling about the grass. See yourself chasing gloriously after a little bitty butterfly, chasing after the butterfly and then rolling once again in the grass. And as you roll over and jump back up onto your paws, see yourself transform into glorious antelope as you turn over and land on your paws. See a glorious antelope rise. See the antelope rise and begin running through the field, running with a group of antelope. See as the antelope sees. Feel the power of the antelope as it runs gloriously, massively, powerfully through the field. Feel the grounds upon your hooves as your hooves contact the ground as you powerfully run across the field. Feel it. Hear your hooves pound across the ground. Pound and pound and pound as you run gloriously through the field and feel yourself coming to a stop as you find a glorious meadow upon which to graze. Feel yourself coming to a stop, slowing down. See the glorious meadow. See the meadow. See the delightfully green meadow upon which you want to snack. Once again, open your eyes and reach out and grab your next rock and paint the scene of the antelope upon the rock. As you paint the scene, see yourself as the antelope. See the antelope and paint him upon the rock. And see the scene before you through the eyes of the antelope. See as the antelope would see. See yourself as you are grazing upon the glorious, delicious grass. See through the eyes of the antelope. Feel as the antelope would feel. When you are ready and you have completed the scene of the antelope, take your rock and place it to the side. And once again, close your eyes, breathing deeply, gently. Imagine yourself again the antelope. See yourself running, feeling threatened. All of a sudden hearing a loud bang and feeling threatened. feeling threatened and seeing the whole herd run, seeing the antelope run, feeling and hearing the hoofs pounding across the field as the antelope runs. Feel yourself as the antelope. Feel your hoofs pounding into the ground, digging deeply as you run across the land. See the scene before you. See everything. See yourself running forward very quickly and your herd running with you. And as you pick up speed, as your hoofs pound on the ground and you are picking up speed and you are running across the field with your herd, all of a sudden feel yourself transform into a great owl as your hoofs rise up to touch the ground once more. Feel them transform into gloriously massive talons, the massive talons of an owl, and feel the owl rising up and spreading its wings out far, stretching its wings out as massively as it can to its full graceful power, and rising up, up into the sky. Feel yourself swirling and twirling and winding around and dancing in the sky and seeing all of creation, seeing through the perspective of the owl. See through the eyes of the owl as you are high above the ground. See yourself above the trees, above the grass, and high into the clouds. And then see yourself gracefully flying down and landing on a sign with your claws, your massively powerful claws, resting on a road sign, watching the cars pass by. Watching them pass by, just sitting there, fearless and powerful. See yourself as the owl. Vision the owl. Dream it into life. See it. Bring it. Dream it. See it. Feel yourself as powerful as the owl. See through the eyes of the owl. See as the owl sees. Watch the cars drive by as you fearlessly sit upon the road sign. Now open your eyes and grab your next rock and draw the scene upon the rock. Draw the beautifully powerful owl. Draw the scene that the owl sees. Feel as the owl would feel. See as the owl would see. Draw the owl as you view him, her. Draw the owl. Vision it, dream it, and create it, and paint it upon the rock. Once you have completed the scene of the owl, place the rock to the side and once again close your eyes, visioning yourself sitting upon the sign, hoo-hooing a massively hoo, 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 with your powerful lungs. See yourself with your massive talons, claws, see them bracing the sign. Imagine your wings coming out and up, and you rising up, and then diving down towards the ground. See yourself coming towards the ground quickly, fast, 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 and coming close. Imagine yourself approaching a flower. And as you're approaching the flower very, very rapidly, see yourself just before you touch the flower, transform into a beautiful butterfly. See your wings transform from that of an owl to a beautiful butterfly. See yourself fluttering, fluttering, fluttering gracefully, gracefully across the land as a butterfly, a beautiful butterfly going from flower to flower. See as the butterfly sees, as it goes from grass to flowers to trees, and flutters just gracefully, gloriously across the land. See yourself coming down and landing upon a beautiful, glorious flower and just resting there with your wings slightly, slowly, just flapping, flapping, flapping your glorious little butterfly wings, flapping and then coming to a pause as you rest upon the glorious flower. When you are ready, open your eyes and grab your next rock and draw the scene upon the rock. Draw the butterfly as you have visioned it into life. The butterfly that has landed upon the flower and is now resting. See through the eyes of the butterfly. See the flower. See everything around you. And draw it on the rock. Draw it. See it. And as you are painting the scene upon the rock and painting the butterfly, imagine yourself. Stay connected with the butterfly. See as the butterfly sees. Once you have completed the scene upon the rock, take it and place it aside. And once again, close your eyes. Close your eyes and breathe deeply, lovingly, and calmly. And once again, bringing yourself back to the butterfly, resting upon the beautiful flower. See your wings flapping ever so slightly. See yourself rise up and flutter slowly across the land. See yourself coming close to a water's edge, and then coming again to a rest, to a stop, to rest upon another flower. And as you come close to the flower and close to the flower, that is slowly see yourself come close to the flower. And then as you rest upon the flower, as you step upon the petal, imagine yourself becoming a glorious, beautiful goose. See the goose rising up. See the butterfly transform into a gloriously beautiful goose. Hear the sounds. Feel yourself a gloriously, powerfully protective, loyal goose, standing on this edge of the water, guarding her gloriously beautiful eggs. See her partner next to her and her clan. See the rest of the geese next to the water. See everything. See it all. Envision yourself, the goose, seeing through the eyes, seeing your eggs and your partner and the rest of your group. Seeing the water flow gently, hearing the sounds and the rest of your clan speaking, singing, talking. Feel yourself walking gloriously upon the grass near the water. See through the eyes of the goose, the eyes of the protectively loyal, powerful goose. Now open your eyes and grab your next rock and paint the scene of the goose. Paint the goose as you have dreamed it, visioned it, seen it onto the rock, and the vision that you see through the eyes of the goose. Paint the scene as you see it through the eyes of the goose onto the rock. And as you do, imagine yourself the gloriously protective, powerfully loyal goose, walking, interacting, singing, splashing in the water, in any which manner you need to see, but see as the goose would see. As you paint, feel connected. See through the eyes. You see her partner sitting upon the eggs, keeping them warm, protecting them. Hear the scenes around you as you paint the scene, as you paint the gloriously powerful goose. Once you have completed your painting, once you have completed painting the goose and the scene upon the rock, set the rock aside. And once again, close your eyes, bringing yourself back to the goose, seeing through the eyes of the powerfully protective, loyal goose. See yourself rising up into the sky and flapping your wings and flapping and flapping and flapping. See yourself flying across the sky and then arriving at your home. And as you arrive, see yourself floating down and down and down and down, and then landing gracefully upon the ground in front of your front door. See yourself safely arriving, and as you land in front of your front door, see yourself transform from the goose to your full self as you are, and then reconnect with yourself. Feel yourself rising up, shake out, and become fully yourself as you transform back into yourself from the goose. And then open your eyes and see yourself safely landed where you had started this meditation, where you have started this journey and this exercise, and where you have started this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful journey. And take a look at the scenes that you have painted and see the journey that you just went on. See the different views and perspectives and animals that you have gone on a journey with. See it all laid out before you, gloriously laid out before you, and see yourself home and safe after going on a journey with all of these many, many, many creatures and creations of Mother Earth. See the journey that you have gone on. Take it all in. Take it all in. Be grateful for the journey that you have gone on. Put your hands in prayer position. Breathe in and out gently and reflect upon the journey that you have just gone on. Reflect and be grateful and grateful for all the creatures and creations that have allowed you to see through their eyes and have safely taken you from one place to the next. Be grateful for the glorious journey and for the glorious perspectives. When you are ready, clean up your space. And I say goodbye and thank you for going on this journey with me. I thank you for this wonderful opportunity and for being here with me today.